Here we go. Uh, let's see. Still trying to get a hang of this Q&A session. If anybody's out there watching, currently it says 0. Hey everybody who's watching this, I'm Joe, and today I'm here to try out a live Q&A session. So hopefully you guys are seeing this. Let's see. Just bear with me. I'm still trying to get a hang of everything. Well, I've done I'm sorry, I'm still trying to get a hang of all this. I decided to do this on the fly. I didn't exactly plan it in advance. God, I can't talk today. I've done a Q&A session before, but I planned it out. I did a video where I answered the questions, and I haven't really. I've done a Google Hangout one time. I did it with a 22 Tiger dude, and that was kind of hard to get used to. But hopefully, this could be something that be a little. I don't know. Hopefully, this could work. That's what I meant. Let me see the link to this. Where is it? It says no viewers. Maybe I'm not doing this right. Man. Maybe if I could try to copy the link to this. Who knows? Let's see. Oh, I got one viewer. Okay, that's something. I can't seem to see all the questions, so if any of you could, if anybody, I'm still trying to figure this out. How am I able to see all the questions on here? Can't see anything. Can't seem to find a link. Just bear with me, guys. I'm still trying to get a hang of this. We just got a message. Let's see. See. Oh, a question from my Facebook page. So from a Marvin Kavanaugh Brown. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Hey Joe, I'm watching you live right now. Hopefully you can answer my questions. Who is your Spider-Man choice for the reboot again? And what films have you seen this year apart your review already? 1 month to go till Star Wars. How's work been? When's your next video gonna be? I'm starting YouTube videos pretty soon. What advice would you give me? Thank you for watching. Sorry I can't really seem to see all the questions on here. I'm still trying to get a hang of it. Hopefully I can be able to get this working. But to answer your question, who was your Spider-Man choice for the reboot again? If you're talking about actors, it depends. I would have gone with, as far as the teenage Peter Parker, I would have gone with Asa Butterfield or Logan Lerman. Because I feel like they look a little bit like a nerdy type of Peter Parker type of character with, like as far as the high school age or maybe even college age, depending on where they want it to go. Or if at the very least, you know, like I've said this before, bring back Tobey Maguire for the older Spider-Man, not for a teenage Peter Parker, because obviously he's not old enough. He's too old to play a teenager, but those are the three I would have gone with. But I'm fine with Tom Holland. I hope he can pull it off. I have faith in his abilities. I mean, I haven't really seen too much of his movies, but I hope that he can pull it off, and I'm sure he's going to do a good job. And you know, I see people, you know, give him crap because, you know, like, and he looks too nerdy, he looks too geeky looking. I just go, are you insane? That's Peter Parker. I mean, he's not supposed to look ugly, but he's not supposed to be like a pretty boy either. And again, I'm not trying to harp too much on Andrew Garfield, but still, you get the idea. Let's see, the other question was, what films have you seen this year apart from the ones you've reviewed already? I saw, what did I see? As far as new releases go, the one that I did not review, I saw Ex Machina with Domhnall Gleeson. I think that's how you say his name, and Oscar Isaac. I forget the name of the actress who plays the robot. I guess is the way to say it. It was good. I thought it was a pretty good movie. It was a little bit slow. I think they could have maybe tightened it up a little bit, but in the ending, I thought was really like, what the? Yeah, I don't want to spoil it for those who still haven't seen it, but yeah, I thought it was good, but I wouldn't say it was my all-time favorite. But what else did I see that I didn't review? I don't think I've really seen anything that I didn't review. Well, I did watch a movie that came out 3 years ago that I finally saw. That was was Pitch Perfect. Yeah, yeah, I know what you're thinking. Why did you see that? Well, I kind of felt like I had to because I wanted to see what all the fuss was about, and it was okay. Nothing amazing, but Anna Kendrick. Whoa. Oh God, listen to myself. See, and the other part of his question. 1 month to go until the Star Wars movie. I know, it's hard to believe. We're almost there. It's been 3 years since that initial announcement that they've been making another Star Wars movie. It's hard to believe it flew by like that. Wow. It's almost surreal, really. I can't really still fathom it. I don't know how I'm going to be able to contain myself when I see this movie on opening day. Oh man, I can't wait for that. You guys can probably tell already, but see, what was the other question? What's your next video going to be? I'm gonna go see Spectre this weekend. I'm gonna possibly talk about that, and I'm more than likely going to go see the Peanuts movie. I can't wait to see that one. Um, excuse me. Those are going to be my next ones. I've got a couple of ideas for different types of videos, like maybe opinion pieces, if you will. I'm going to try to make... I thought about maybe adding some more flavor to the videos rather than just straight up movie reviews, because that gets kind of old after a while. That's why I decided to do one of these. I'm still trying to find the link to all these questions. I can't really seem to find one. I still have one viewer, so Marvin, if that's you, thank you for watching this. List all available enter available commands. Oh, that didn't do anything. Just okay. Yeah, I'm still. Don't worry, guys. I'm still. Whoever's watching, like Marvin, if you're watching this, I'm still trying to get the hang of all this. I've done this once before, but with another person. So, ay. Google Hangouts. How can you be so difficult to get a hang of everything? Okay, see, maybe I could try something like that. Comments are disabled for this video? Let's see, maybe I can try something like that. Oh, and he also asked me, how's work been? Work's been fine. Yeah, it's work. Whatever. And I'm also starting YouTube videos soon. What advice would you give me? If you want to start YouTube videos, if you want to review movies, I say start with the big movie of the week. See it as soon as you can on the day that it opens. Get it out by the time that the weekend's over. And whatever your opinion is, don't be afraid to express your own opinion. Let me mute that for a minute. It's weird for me to listen to myself. Oh, I got 2 viewers. Okay. If anybody can tell me, whoever that second viewer is, please tell me how to fix this, because I can't see any comments on here. I'm sorry. Just try to, if you want to do this as a regular thing, be consistent. Try to express your own opinion. You know, don't be afraid of different opinions and so on. Be honest with yourself. But if you happen to have the same opinion as others, try presenting it in a way that's a little bit different than what you usually see. And this is a flooded market now, because it used to be like 7 reviews for one movie. Now it's like 50. So it's not going to be easy, because I'm still trying to feel my way along. But just try to develop your own personality. It's going to take a little while, and your videos at first are going to suck. Like I have a hard time going back to my earlier videos, because just the thought of it just makes me cringe. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think that's basically it. You know, be consistent, be honest with yourself, don't be afraid of backlash or whatever, and yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Let's see. I cannot. Why can't I see these comments? What is going on here? Still trying to get a hang of this. Allow comments. Why am I not seeing anything? Come on, guys. Give me something. Alright. Come on, give me something. No, nothing. Come on. Configuration. How come I can't see these comments? I don't know what's going on. It's driving me nuts. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I just did this on the fly. I can't. This is really frustrating. So just bear with me, all right? I'll try to figure. If I feel like I have to do a Q&A like I did before, that'll probably be easier for me. I think that'll be a little bit better. But I just thought I'd give it a try, though. God, damn stupid. Come on. I can't find it. You know what? I don't think this is probably not going to work, guys. I think I'd be better off doing a Q&A like I did before. Maybe that would be better. But anyway, I do appreciate those who are watching. Thank you for watching. It was worth a try. Sorry it didn't pan out the way I wanted to. I thought it would be easy, but it doesn't look that way. It's a lot harder than I thought. Again, I'm really sorry, guys. I just planned this on the fly. Next time, don't do this out of the blue. Lesson learned, right? But thank you to those who are watching. Marvin or Delon, I think it's you or oh wait, I got 3 viewers. All right, what's 3? Okay. God, why can't I find the comment section on this thing? Come on. 3 viewers. All right, that's not bad. Three watching. Well, how come I can't see the comments? Come on, why can't I see anything? Come on. Damn. Oh, I don't know. Enable live chat box. Oh, I got a comment. Okay. Rachel Wagner. Hey, never hurts to try something new. Thank you. That's a relief. Oh, okay. I was getting a little worried there for a second. I'm sorry. I wasn't really sure if I was getting any questions. I'm a little bit scared. I'm sorry. This is really, man, it's just Google Hangouts, man. It's so frustrating to just get a hang of everything. Well, learn something new every day, right? Oh, she posted another question. Okay. What's your favorite of the year so far? Wow. Favorite. I think I'm gonna say the best one I've seen so far is The Martian. I'm going with that. Yeah, The Martian. That's it. It's definitely up there. Oh, I'm getting more viewers. Okay, I got 4 viewers. All right, 3, 4. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, The Martian. And then, I mean, of course, I really enjoyed Age of Ultron. Um, The Walk, I thought was really good. Walk. Um, mine's, well, oh, she posted another one. Mine is Inside Out. I need to see that. I want to see it. I need to find the right time for it. Excuse me. Yeah, I want to see Inside Out. Martian is number 2. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. top 10 lists. It's really hard for me to do that. I don't like ranking movies or TV shows over each other. But, you know, for the end of the year, I feel like I obviously have to do that, but it's not easy, really. Um, Sometimes you gotta sacrifice your integrity, I guess is the right way to do it. But, yeah, I struggle with top 10 lists. And I don't know if I'll ever do a top 10 comic book movies of all time. Maybe I will, but, I mean, I did like a tribute video, but as far as like a video where I list my top 10 choices or honorable mentions, I don't know. Maybe I will. That wasn't a question someone answered. I just put that out there. Yeah, Inside Out. I heard a lot of good things about Inside Out. I want to see it soon. And as far as like a best of the year, I'm probably gonna wait until like at least by the end of January, because that's when, you know, more movies get a little bit more. They want to get a little bit more promotion, I guess. That way, and January is not exactly a good month for movies anyway, so I figured, why not? Why not? Yeah, I figured I'd wait till the end of the year to do it. Let's see, let's refresh this page here. Nothing new. I know what you mean about top 10 lists. Yeah. I got 4 viewers now. That's good. Just bear with me a minute. Okay. Oh, live Hangouts. Thanks a lot, Google. Again, I'm sure they've heard it all before. Like my Avengers cup. I don't know why I just did that, but I did. I needed some water. Oh, she posted another one. You have your Star Wars tickets. Yes. Yes, I booked them as soon as I could. So frustrating though, because the Fandango website kept crashing, and I'm sure obviously it was because a lot of people were on the website trying to get their tickets. It took me forever to get them, but I finally was able to. It's me, my dad, and my cousin. We're all going to go see it opening day. I cannot wait. I can't wait for that. Oh God, we're only a month away from that movie. Mother mercy. God. Oh, and you know, by the way, Rachel, every time you do a live hangout on a Star Wars movie, I just catch the tail end of it, but it's nice to know that you're doing a discussion for it leading up to Force Awakens. And from what I usually it's because I'm working or I got school to worry about, so I can't really watch the entire thing, and I got homework to do. But it's nice to know that people are starting to just look back on the other movies and, you know, discuss how they live up to their potential, I guess, in retrospect, like the prequels and the originals. Whatever you feel about the prequels, obviously they need to be talked about. And I have a feeling we're going to do the same thing with Batman next year, with Batman vs. Superman, and even with Spider-Man, with the Marvel Cinematic Universe reboot. That's something I'd like to do eventually once the time comes. Do kind of like what you did, Rachel, with Star Wars, like week by week or month by month, talking about each movie. Which means I'm going to probably have to talk about Amazing Spider-Man again. Again, not trying to disrespect anybody who likes them, but I don't know why I just went off a tangent right there. Yeah, I got my Star Wars tickets. Oh, man. I was so relieved when I finally got them. And she says, thanks, I had more fun talking about the prequels than I would have thought. Yeah, I would imagine so. I mean, I've seen it from Chris Stuckman and Jeremy Johns. When they talked about the prequels in their videos, they just sometimes just went off on a tangent for a minute. I mean, they expressed it as cool as they could, as cool and calm and collected as they can, but it's always funny whenever you go off about something that you hate. Sometimes not so much, depending on how close you are to that material, but yeah, I could imagine you had a lot more fun talking about them. Like I don't know if I would, but that's just me. I've thought about going back and watching the prequels. I watched Phantom Menace last year for the first time in who knows how long, and man, was that boring. Wait, what'd she say? Stuckman was way too nice in the prequels? Maybe to a degree. I would say, yeah. Maybe with Attack of the Clones. I think that I'm not trying to disrespect. Wait, C- for episode 2. I will agree with you there. I think that was a little too soft, but at the same time, I think he was trying to respect those who like that movie, because there are people out there who like it, and for those, and I know someone who say that's her favorite. I think because of the romance, whatever that means. No disrespect to my friend. More power to that person. And if people do like episode 2, more power to them, because that's probably my least favorite also. I don't hate it as much as Chris Stuckman does, but not exactly my favorite. And Phantom Menace, Revenge of the Sith, though, I agree with Chris Stuckman on Revenge of the Sith. I like Revenge of the Sith personally. It's got a lot of problems. There's no denying that, but it's the one where I felt like George Lucas went, okay, I really screwed up the last 2 times. I'm going to try and end this on a high note. I'm going to try to put the best effort I can into it. That's just my personal opinion, but whatever. If you hate it, I'm not going to tell you that you need to get over it. But maybe, I don't think he was too soft. Chris Stuckman, I don't think he was too soft on episode 1. I think that's a pretty fair analysis. And his final grade, I thought, yeah, that's fair enough. Episode 2, I think he probably should have gone a little lower. I wouldn't give it an F exactly. I think I'd give it a D. I mean, I don't do letter grades, but whatever. Let's see. Phantom Menace, I had been an apologist for, but it really was worse than I remembered it. Yeah, it was a little. When I watched it last year, watching it for the first time and who knows how long, I just kind of went, wow, this movie's really dull. I don't know Qui-Gon, I don't know Obi-Wan. As good of an effort as Ewan McGregor put into that character overall, he didn't really have a whole lot to work with, at least in that movie. The other 2, he had a little more to do, but still, he needed more development. And the thing about that movie, I did not notice this until Chris Stuckman pointed this out. The pod racing scene from left to right. When he started saying that, I just went, oh my god, he's right. It was filmed from that angle, mostly. And the politics discussions, the political discussions, yeah, enough said. Not, the Darth Maul lightsaber fight, though, that was cool. I like that. I even have the music from that scene, Duel of the Fates. That's a good musical piece. And John Williams' score, even if you hate the prequels, you can't deny the music was great in all 6 of the movies. That's the only thing that remained consistent throughout. I don't think you can really say the music was terrible. I mean, it's John Williams. How could you? Arguably the greatest film composer of all time. And did you catch? Oh, she also asked, did you catch the Supergirl premiere? No, I did not. I thought I wanted to, and I was hoping that Hulu would get it, but I missed it. And Hulu, for some reason, doesn't have it. I guess because CBS is not cooperating with them. I don't know why. I mean, they allow the Arrow and the Flash to come on there, but not Supergirl. I was intrigued by it, though. I saw the preview for it, and at first I was a little put off. There's a couple of times where it felt a little too Devil Wears Prada. Like the scene where, I forget the character's name, but the actress, Melissa Benoist, I don't know how to say her name. She's going like, she's complaining about being a girl, and her boss is like, I'm a girl. And I just go, oh, Jesus. But it looks promising, though, nonetheless. And, oh, she also said it was pretty good. Yeah, I heard some pretty good things about it. It does look promising. Looks very, very lighthearted and very reminiscent of the Richard Donner Superman, which I'm kind of glad that, you know, some properties are trying to maintain that colorful personality, because a lot of movies these days are, not, I don't say a whole lot, but there's movies out there that try to go for that dark, gritty vibe, like The Dark Knight, and to be honest, that drives me crazy when that happens. If they do it just for the sake of doing it, it's not fun. But yeah, I'd like to watch Supergirl pretty soon, but I can't say exactly when I'm going to watch it, but I'll try. And I did see, oh, just a little tidbit for you. I saw a special preview for it at my screening of Pawn Sacrifice. They showed Melissa Benoist, again, I don't know how to say her name, along with some of the other actors in the show and the producers, and all this huge crowd of fans were there. And all these young girls who were wearing these Supergirl outfits, they were all excited to see her, because it's like, Supergirl, Supergirl! And yeah, obviously it would attract a lot of girls. And you know, there's nothing wrong with having female characters in a show like this. I'm all for that, but I think it really goes to show, I mean, like, the way that video comes off as is that, you know, people complain that superhero movies and superhero shows are ruining the entertainment world or something. They're overlooking one big thing. A movie like Birdman or Whiplash doesn't inspire people the way a superhero movie or TV show does. Like, it was inspiring to those young girls who want to see a certain a character or a person who seems like a human being. They latch on to the you get what I mean. They latch on to the humanity that they emulate. That's what I was talking about. It's inspiring to people today, especially young kids. You can't inspire young kids with a movie like Boyhood or Birdman. I mean, come on. You probably get what I mean. I feel like I just went off on another tangent again. But you can download the pilot for free on voodoo.com from Rachel Wagner. Okay. Okay, I'll give it a try. Oh, I got another question. Let's see. Sent me through Facebook Messenger from my Facebook page. From Marvin Kavanaugh Brown. Last question from me, sorry. What do you think is better, The Flash or The Arrow, or both? And you finished this Spectacular Spider-Man TV series yet? No, I haven't had the time to watch the rest of it. I will. Don't you worry. I will. Please don't kill me. Arrow or Flash? I'm probably gonna have to say I like The Flash a little bit better. I like Arrow, but I need to catch up on season 3. I want to watch season 4, but I have to watch season 3. I've watched a little bit of it. I need to finish the rest of it. Right now, I'm liking The Flash a little bit better. It's a little bit more lighthearted. I'm not saying dark and gritty's bad, but I felt Arrow maybe got a little too dark and gritty at certain points. Excuse me. Yeah, that's basically how I'd say I like Flash better. They're both good shows in their own right. I just think that I like Flash a little bit better. Let's see. Is there any other reason why you haven't watched X-Men The Last Stand? It's not as good as bad. It's not as bad. It's not good. Don't get me wrong. There are great action scenes and some good moments. It takes a lot of risks. That's why I like it. I actually did try watching X-Men 3. I couldn't get through it. I'm sorry. I couldn't get through the first 20 or 30 minutes. I just went, what are you... It's just... It has that... I just had this constant feeling of while watching it. I was just going, what are you doing, guys? What are you doing? That I think it was when Magneto gets freed from that armored car, whatever it is, and Mystique turns into a human. She's injected with that formula. She turns all human again, and Magneto's just like, instead of trying to help her, She goes like, leave her. It's like, but Eric, I'm sorry, my darling, but you are no longer one of us. And that right there, even for a villain, I just went, what? So you get what I mean. I just went, that's it. I'm done with this movie. I can't watch it again. I don't think I ever will. I couldn't get through it. That's to answer your question. Let's see. Rachel Wagner asks, what else are you excited about coming in 2015? Star Wars. Isn't that obvious? The rest of the year. As far as movies, because I'll talk about Jessica Jones in a minute. As far as movies, Spectre, The Peanuts. I just had it in my head. I lost it. Mockingjay Part 2. Obviously, I have to see how that ends. Because you know me, I love Jennifer Lawrence. Sometimes a little too much, I'll admit. Creed looks pretty good, too. Creed. It's about Apollo Creed's son. I think it's his son. Michael B. Jordan looks really good in that movie. Star Wars. Macbeth. It's got Michael Fassbender, so how can I not see that movie? What else? Joy with Jennifer Lawrence again by David O. It's David O. Russell's next movie. How can I not see that? The Revenant looks pretty interesting too, with Leonardo DiCaprio, and I think Tom Hardy's in there too. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking forward to the rest of the year. She also said, "Good Dinosaur" for me. Yeah, that does look kind of promising. I need to try to get in the habit of watching more animated movies. I've kind of distanced myself from it because none of them really have ever really encaptured me like they did when I was a little kid. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm older. I don't know. But, okay, good for you for being excited about that movie. Jessica Jones, that looks really good. It's a Netflix TV show. It's by Marvel. It's in the same universe. It's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Oh, she said, "Oh, those do look really good too." Oh, okay, there we go. But yeah, Jessica Jones looks interesting. It's Kristen Ritter who played Jane in Breaking Bad. If you haven't watched Breaking Bad, I won't say what happens to her character, but she's great in that show, and she looks just as good as Jessica Jones. Looks pretty dark. Even more darker, I would say, than Daredevil. Daredevil was dark stuff, but this one even looks deeper than that because from what I've read, it touches on a lot of stuff like the psychological stuff and rape and torture. Ugh. But hey, I mean, if they're gonna touch on that, just go for it. Just don't do it just for the sake of doing it. Just use it as a means to tell a story. Yeah, that's basically it. Rest of the year, and maybe to fill in the gap for 2016. Obviously, I'm looking forward to Captain America: Civil War, and I can't wait to see what Tom Holland's like. Oh God, I almost forgot. Heart of the Sea for this year. Completely forgot because Tom Holland's in that movie too with Chris Hemsworth and Cillian Murphy. It's Ron Howard. I like Ron Howard. But anyway, back to Civil War. Captain America. I hope Captain America's good. Captain America 3. And I'm really excited to see Tom Holland show up in that movie. I'm sure it's going to be a small part, but whatever. Hopefully that can get people, like the general public, interested in Spider-Man again, because he's kind of tainted now with Sony rebooting it so soon, whether or not you like those movies. Next year, X-Men Apocalypse, of course, I'm going to go see. I watched the Comic-Con panel earlier this year. Everybody looks excited to be back, and Deadpool looks interesting, I guess. I watched the Red Band trailer. That was really one of the funniest and most weirdest trailers I've ever watched. It's like, you look like an avocado had sex with an older avocado. Thank you. What's this? Sam's. Oh my God, Sam's channel. Hey, how are you? Thank you for watching. Hey man, excited for Spectre. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go see it this Friday. I'm not a huge James Bond fan, but I do like the character when he's done well. Like I really like Skyfall. I remember really liking that. I need to watch it again. Quantum of Solace, from what I remember, was okay, but yeah, I'm looking forward to Spectre. It looks pretty good. I'm really excited to see what Christoph Waltz is like as villain, because if you remember that first preview, that small dinging sound, ding 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 ding. It's like, hello, James. Welcome to my party, or something or other. Well, when I heard his voice, I just got all excited. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Spectre, and even though I'm not a huge James Bond fan, that the moment that theme started kicking in at the end of the trailer, da 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 da, I got chills. I just love that, and I guarantee you, I'm going to see a pretty good number of James Bond fans at the theater when I go see it. Like people in tuxedos. No, it's nothing. It's going to be nothing compared to Star Wars. And I'm going to go in my Stormtrooper helmet, if my theater allows it. Let's see. Oh. Let me go back and mute that. And if you guys got any more questions, feel free to post them. I mean, I'm all for it. If you have the time, post all your questions. I'd like to hear more from you guys. Where's that going? Oh yeah, with next year. I'm trying to fill in the void. I don't know why. I don't like sitting here in complete silence. X-Men Apocalypse I'm looking forward to. Not, oh, Sam's channel says, make sure you take the helmet off when the movie starts. Don't worry, I will. I will. It's not like, because like Luke said, I can't see a thing in this helmet. God, listen to me. Rachel says, nothing will be comparable to Star Wars. How could it not be? I had a dream. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I had the weirdest dream the other night about that, going to see that movie. What really stood out to me was just the thought of seeing it. It just, this excited, surreal type of feeling. And just thinking about it now just makes me, I feel like, I feel wired just thinking about it. Man. I can't wait for that movie. I'm trying not to lose my mind here. I don't know why. Sam, besides Star Wars, is there anything you're looking forward to for the rest of the year? I mean, I don't know how excited you are for Star Wars. I mean, no disrespect, man. You've kind of gone back and forth a little bit with it, but from what I could tell, you're looking forward to it. But what else are you looking forward to? As far as 2016 goes, X-Men, Deadpool looks pretty interesting. Let's see. X-Men. Oh God, I just lost my train of thought again. Gambit? Don't know much about him. I need to get more into X-Men stuff. I'm really into war movies. So there's a movie coming out called or something with the Indianapolis, which if you've never seen the movie Jaws, the Indianapolis delivered the atomic bomb that was dropped on Japan. So obviously I have to go see that. Yeah, I thought that 2015 was going to be a big year, and it still is. But, oh God, I just remembered. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange. That's pretty good. But it's taken. Looks interesting. It's got Benedict Cumberbatch. Let's see. Oh, Sam responded with, I'm probably going to find the first screening so surreal I'll have to watch it a couple times to really ingest the thing as a standard movie. Reckon you'll do the same, or am I just weird? Lol. LOL. I'm probably going to do the same thing, too. I mean, I kind of had a similar thing with Dark Knight Rises about 3 years ago. I, for one, really love that movie. but I had to watch it again and again and again just to make sure that I still liked it, and I still do. And I'm probably going to do the same thing with Star Wars, but I'm probably going to see that like 7 times. I don't know why. I also lost your question to me as I was writing my question at the same time. Say again. Oh, what else are you looking forward to besides Star Wars for the rest of the year? That's what I was saying. Rachel said, I'm excited for Jungle Book. Oh my god, I completely forgot about Jungle Book. I saw that trailer. Looks good. And especially that that whistle at the end by Baloo. Or like a I can't whistle. I can't whistle it. I don't know. I can't do it. That looks pretty exciting. And Zootopia. Zootopia. What's Can anybody tell me what Zootopia is? I don't know. I forget what the name of that is. Just bear with me. I'm looking it up. But Sam, in case you didn't get my question, what were you looking forward to for the rest of the year besides Star Wars? No, that's not it. Zootopia. Oh. Never heard of it. I don't know. Okay. And the fact that it was Scarlett Johansson voicing the snake in the Jungle Book, that just... Oh, let's see. Sam responded, Bridge of Spies isn't out over here just yet. Really looking forward to that. Yeah, it's that. I really liked that. That's a good one. It's Spielberg. How could you not see it? I mean, it's Tom Hanks also. How can you go wrong with him? But just keep in mind when you go see it, don't expect Saving Private Ryan in the Cold War. It's a negotiation/talking movie. If you go in expecting a lot of action, I mean, there is one small bit of action in there, but it's mostly a talking movie. So if you go in with that mindset, I think you'll be a little bit more relaxed, or like you'll feel a bit more like, okay, you won't. Like people, I guess, are expecting to be Private Ryan because Spielberg's famous for Private Ryan. Besides Indiana Jones and a few others that he's done. I mean, it's possible for me to name all of them, but if you go in expecting Saving Private Ryan in the Cold War, you're probably going to be disappointed. It's a talking movie. So, but yeah, it's good. Let's see. Oh, I just lost. Okay, here we go. I hear Goosebumps is alright as well. Unfortunately, we don't get that until February 2016. F that. Haha. Well, I'm not really into Goosebumps, so, yeah, I didn't go see it. It was a popular thing when I was a kid. I was born the early 90s. Yeah, and I didn't read the books. I read maybe a couple pages, but that's it. I never really got into the Goosebumps. I did like the artwork though on the covers of the books. It's a new Disney film, animated film, so of course I like it. Okay, fair enough. Oh, Rachel Wagner said that. Oh, new question. Tom Blakeney reviews. Hi, Joe. I hope you do more of these Q&A sessions. I also really enjoy your videos. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, at first I was a little bit discouraged because I wasn't really sure how to use this, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. Hopefully I can do more of these in the future. It's just Google Hangouts are a pain in the butt. Oh, by the way, how do you guys like my poster? Spider-Man 2. Bingo. And I also got a German dive bomber, as they call it, Stuka. It's a dive bomber. It goes like... No, I do not support Nazism, in case you're wondering. For anybody who's politically correct, I don't know. Also got some Legos in there. I got a Lego TIE Fighter, a gunship, a TIE bomber, and an Imperial shuttle. My Blu-ray collection's back there. Just real quick, here's my X-Wing, my Lego X-Wing. It's an old one. I had to pick a few random pieces and put it back together, but I don't know why I did that. Just thought I'd fill the void again for some reason. Rachel Wagner asks, what's a comedy that you love? Comedy. There's a lot. There's not a lot. There's a few. If it's a straight up comedy, I would go with Liar Liar. Liar Liar with Jim Carrey is hilarious. God, just thinking about some of the moments in that movie. Oh my God. uh, oh God, when he beats himself up in the bathroom. Owie! It also depends on a straight up comedy or maybe like a subgenre. Like Ghostbusters is a comedy, so to speak, like a paranormal comedy, I guess you would call it. Yeah, I think I'll go with Liar Liar. That's probably the one. Hangover, I personally really like. Yeah, I know. A lot of comedies these days can be hit and miss. Like last year, what was that thing with Cameron Diaz's sex tape? Come on. I didn't see it, but I didn't need to see it because I knew it was. I knew it'd be bad. And the reviews I saw for it, I rest my case, including Sam's review of it. Especially when he said, "Sony, I'm really getting sick of this dance we keep doing." Comedy. Yeah, that's Liar Liar. That's probably mine. Rachel Wagner says, Monty Python and the Holy Grail is my favorite. I need to watch that. Such a cultural phenomenon, and I haven't even seen it. I've seen clips of it, but not the whole thing. I know. There's a lot of stuff I need to see. If any of you guys have any more questions, anything that comes to your mind. Oh, Rachel Wagner posted another. Cameron Diaz had horrible 2014. The Other Woman and Annie remake were unpardonable. Yeah, what happened to her? I mean, yeah, what happened to Cameron Diaz? I mean, okay, I don't know if she's ever really been in anything Oscar worthy, and I'm not saying she's an Oscar worthy actress, but she's pretty good. I think she's pretty good. Okay, she was in Gangs of New York by Martin Scorsese, which was nominated for a lot of Oscars, but I don't think she was nominated for Best Actress, unless she was. Maybe I'm wrong. But she hasn't had a great track record lately. I mean, some of the trailers I see for her movies, I just go, "What in the hell are you doing?" Like, what was that one? Bad Teacher? I saw that a little while ago. So dumb. Dumb as hell. And yeah, the Other Woman, Annie. Yeah, didn't even bother. Unpardonable. Yeah, can't argue with that. Let's see, another question. Tom Blakeney Reviews asks, I don't know if you've already answered this question, but who are your favorite film critics on YouTube? Chris Stuckman, Jeremy Johns, Sam's channel. Sam, if you're watching this, you're one of my favorites. You're one of my they're also my biggest inspiration for film reviews. So thank you guys. Stuckman, Jeremy Johns, Sam's channel. I like the Flick Pick. He's pretty funny. I don't watch him all the time, but he's pretty good. And Rachel, you put out some good videos too, so bravo. Good for you. 22 Tiger Dude, Mothman Jones, he's pretty funny. So is Austin. Yeah, those are some of my ones. And that movie nerd. I don't know if he's going to be watching this, but he's another one that really inspired me a lot as a film reviewer. So if anyone's if any of them are watching this, I don't know if or if they'll ever see it. Bravo, and thank you guys for your videos. Let's see. Oh, Sam's channel says, just posted a link to this live on the Facebook page. Hope it helps expand your audience. Last question from me, mate. Gotta get to work. Have you seen I can't talk today. Big Trouble in Little China. If not, do so. No, I did not see it. I want to. Thank you for posting this. And it's really kind of you to do that on your Facebook page. You didn't have to, but thank you. But no, I have not seen it. I know. I live in an area where there's not a whole lot of advanced screenings. Where I'd have to travel at least 60 miles to the nearest big city, which is Philadelphia, to see an advanced screening of something. And the release dates can be a little weird. Like American Sniper, I had to wait at least like 3 or 4 weeks for it to get to my theater. Yeah, but last question. Okay. Take care, man, and can't wait to see more of your videos. Rachel Wagner says, thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's see. Just browsing a little bit. Bear with me. Yeah, 2016 and 2017 looks to be a pretty good year too, like a pretty big year. Yeah, we all thought that as 2015 was going to be a big year, and it was, but it also looked like, but it looks like it's going to be a combination. 2016 and 2017 will be a combination of all those things. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me get this back up. Okay, let's see. Oh, haha, it's from 1986. See? Where's my head at? I don't know. Yeah, where's my head at? Okay. Rent It Out. Got it. Sam's channel posted that question or comment. Yeah, my head is in weird spots. I don't know. Let's see. What did you think of The Hobbit? Rachel Wagner asked, what did you think of the Hobbit movies? I found them huge snore fests. I didn't see I have the third one in my collection. I haven't watched it yet. Just never found the right mood for it. I like Unexpected Journey. Desolation of Smog I thought was pretty good too. I like the first one a little bit better in retrospect. Because the second one felt a little too much like Lord of the Rings. I think maybe because I think people were complaining that the first one was too lighthearted or whatever, and I guess the fans weren't happy about that, and I guess the book isn't really like that either. So I guess the studio or Peter Jackson, I don't know. I guess they decided let's make it more like Lord of the Rings. It's like have the guts to stick to your guns, okay? Don't fall into fan expectations. That's not always going to work out. You could consider what the fans want, but don't make that the basis of your decisions. You have to go with what you feel is right, and hopefully the audience will be there. If you found them huge snore fests. I thought I would too. They are long movies, especially The Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings is really long. All 3 of them. Fellowship of the Ring. I remember watching that for the first time and going like, it's like 20 or 30 minutes in and we're still in the Shire? What's going on here? And what was that one? The Two Towers? Yeah, Two Towers. That felt really long too, and Return of the King especially. Yeah. If you don't like them, I won't blame you. Obviously, they were going to be debated by fans of that franchise. It's similar to Star Wars. It's hard to live up to something that was that was received very well and was very successful, because you're always going to be living up to a certain expectation. It's not easy to do, and that's the thing and that's a weird thing. Expectations of another thing, whether it's a franchise or if it's a new movie from a director who made a movie that you felt head over heels in love with, are expecting the exact same feeling again. I think you have to keep in mind, and I think the biggest example I could come up with is Star Wars. This new movie is obviously going to be debated by fans. Fans of the originals, fans of the prequels, and fans of the new ones. There's going to be fans of the new trilogy. even if this movie does manage to be a really good movie in its own right and surpass the quality of the originals in some shape or form, we're probably not going to be able to look past our own admiration for the originals to see that. And I'm not expecting it to be just like the originals. I keep telling myself, don't expect the exact same thing, but expect it to be a good movie on its own, a good movie in its own right. And I think that's the best way to do it. Similar thing with Marvel Spider-Man. I mean, whichever series you may like better, Amazing Spider-Man or the originals. Me, I prefer the first two movies. But hopefully, because people who do love the first two movies or the original trilogy, whatever, even if the new reboot does manage to win the hearts of a lot of people, those who admire the originals are probably not going to be able to look past their own admiration for the originals to see that. So hopefully that movie can still be good in its own right. I think that's the best way to approach it. Oh, Rachel Wagner says, love Lord of the Rings, just not the Hobbit movies. Okay. She also says, more story in Lord of the Rings and more moral weight to everything. Yeah, I'll agree with you there. Felt like there was more moral relevance to the original Lord of the Rings trilogy, especially with Sam and Frodo. Samwise Gamgee's trying to get Frodo to stop being so burdened by the ring, even though he still wants to hold on to it. And I mean, that ring's got a whole lot of power. Who could blame him? So you got 3 viewers. It's not bad. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask me. If you don't have any more, don't worry about it. Weirdest connection in here. My router is just stupid with all this. Let's see, get rid of that. No, that's not it. What time is this? Oh, 2:17 where I'm at. Oh, yeah, Batman vs. Superman for 2016. That's another movie that obviously is going to be on my most anticipated of that year. I'm actually looking forward to it now. I'm still a little bit skeptical because because it does look a little bloated. I don't know if it will be bloated, but there's no way to tell at this point. And Ben Affleck looks really good as Batman. Hoping that he could shut some of those naysayers up out there, because there was a lot of hate for Ben Affleck because of Daredevil, and it was a long time ago. Let's move on. That's going to be a big event, because Superman and Batman, for the first time ever on screen in a live action movie, are going to face off against one another. Let's see. Rachel Wagner asks, more of a DC or Marvel fan? Marvel. I'm more of a Marvel guy. I haven't read a whole ton of comics, but I think Marvel has more, what's the right word for it? I guess Marvel, for me, has that more lighthearted, kid-at-heart type of spirit, if you will. I think that's the reason why I'm drawn more to it the most. And I was introduced to a lot of Marvel characters when I was younger, like a few years ago. More recently, I've been introduced to DC. But I can still appreciate DC, though. I mean, Batman is my favorite DC character, believe it or not. I like Flash, I like Arrow. Superman's fine. I don't mind him when he's done well. I like the character when he's done well. Yeah, I think Marvel has that very lighthearted, kid at heart spirit that really always manages to capture that attention, or capture that childlike wonder, I guess you would call it. Kind of like Star Wars does, for me anyway. Makes you feel like a kid again, that you want to go on this big adventure, experience something bigger than yourself. I think that's the best way to put it. Yeah, more of a Marvel fan, but I can still appreciate DC. Like Batman, Flash, Arrow. Hopefully I'll be able to watch Supergirl pretty soon. Where was I? Yeah, more of a Marvel fan. You got Spider-Man, Daredevil, X-Men, Captain America, Thor, Hulk. Did I say Iron Man? I'll say Iron Man. Yeah, Marvel all the way. But I still appreciate DC. Because I don't want to add more fuel to that fire. What time did this start? What time are we at here? Oh, she says, Rachel Wagner says, me too. Okay, fair enough. Viewers. I think I'm gonna wrap this up pretty soon. I feel like I've gotten what I've had to say out of this. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna wrap it up pretty soon. So if anyone who's just coming in was about to ask me a question, I'm sorry if I'm cutting it off so soon, but I don't really feel like I have a whole lot more to say. Where was I going? I always lose my train of thought for a minute. I don't know why. Oh, Rachel, if you're still watching this, I wanted to ask you if you're up for doing like a live hangout sometime, like you did with Star Wars, if anything, or like a podcast with me sometime. If you're up for it, I mean, it's up to you. Would you like to do one with me sometime? It's up to you. It could be about anything. We could do a Google Hangout, or maybe we could do a Skype call. Either way, it's up to you. Yeah, I was talking about Dawn of Justice earlier. Hoping that's good. I wasn't too crazy about Man of Steel, but and as far as like the movies in that franchise, the future movies, I think the only one that really gets my attention besides Dawn of Justice is Batman. I know I'm biased because I like Batman, but to me it just kind of looks like they're going with that same dark gritty vibe for all the rest of the characters, like with Flash and possibly Green Lantern if they're making one, which I'm assuming they are. But I don't like how they're making it just for every single character. When I'm going to compare it to Marvel, get ready. When Marvel tries to add a new flavor to each character. Like Captain America had a more grounded vibe, and Winter Soldier, Iron Man had a similar thing, but it was lighthearted in general. Same thing for Thor, it was more mystical. Daredevil was more darker. Guardians of the Galaxy was full on lighthearted, but yeah, you get what I mean. Um, yeah, I think it's refresh this page. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Oh wait. Oh, I got a couple more questions. I'm gonna answer these last 3 questions, then I'm gonna wrap it up. Let's see. Rachel Wagner says this was fun. Glad you got the hang of it. Thank you. She says totally up for it. Good, good. Looking forward to it. Just whenever you want. Tom Blakeney Reviews asks, who is your favorite superhero team from Marvel or DC? Marvel. That's a good question. Can't say Fantastic Four because I haven't really read too much of their stuff, and I don't really know a whole lot about them, besides from what I've read of Spider-Man's encounters with them in the comics and maybe the '90s show. So it's down between Avengers and X-Men. Man, I think Avengers would probably be my choice. X-Men's cool. I like X-Men, but I think Avengers is more my style. DC, I can't say. I wish I had an answer for that, but I can't say. Because from what I've seen so far of DC stuff, like I wish I could say Justice League, but I haven't really seen too many Justice League animated movies, so whatever. Hopefully I'll be able to get into more of that stuff in the future. So, but yeah, that's probably the final question I have, and thank you all who tuned in for this live hangout. Sorry, can't talk today again. Thank you all for who posting your comments and your questions. Look forward to doing this in the future, and till next time.